Hey Disney lovers, Giant Size Team Up Network here to offer you an exclusive Disney soundtrack opportunity like you've never heard before, with your familiar Disney songs sung by some of our Giant Size Team Up Network shows. Breaking the panel, sung by Chris Wisdom, will be singing Someday My Prince Will Come. The Blazing Defender Report will be singing to Chris Wisdom, I'll Make a Man Out of You. Good luck with that. The DC On-Screen Podcast will be singing towards the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast, I Want to Be Like You. The Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast intern will be singing Let It Go. Pokemon Go podcast will be singing I Can Go the Distance. Booze and Phasers will be singing A Whole New World. And Botched podcast will be singing an incredibly questionable rendition of Kiss the Girl. You can find this exclusive one-time only soundtrack on GiantSizeTeamUp.com.
Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast. Yeehaw!
Previously on Botched, our party confronted Reginald, the almighty psychic halfling, and everyone passed out. And here, Dashel, me, faces him alone. Mono, half mono.
Alright, welcome back to Botch. Thanks for tuning in again. This is episode 19 of season 2. And we are going to start off with Dashel.
Oh, great.
As he alone is facing off against the halfling Reginald.
Alright.
So, last time I believe I had said that he seemed pretty surprised that you hadn't passed out.
Yeah.
And he said, well, what would you like to do now?
Do you have a Dunkin' Donuts in this town?
He says...
We could go get some coffee. Hang out.
He goes, I
Share
can't go
stories.
anywhere. He's like, I don't leave anywhere. I stay right here.
Well, do you have like an espresso machine in here?
No.
Oh, well, what do you do in here? Like, you just...
I just sit and meditate and just...
voyeur the fuck out of your people?
Take in the thoughts and feelings and activities of my people.
You masturbate while you watch them fuck, don't you?
So much.
Yeah.
So much.
Kinda...
There's just used tissues everywhere. The floor is made of used tissues that have dried up long ago.
Oh, God.
Used tissue paper mache.
Oh, my God.
Spunk.
That's just... wow. Flaking. It's like the room has dandruff.
So it looks like it's snowing.
And that's what we're laying in. Past.
Yep.
Face down, mouth open.
I'm just like pull my shirt. I don't want to breathe that.
In a way, I've come on your friends' faces.
Yeah, you certainly have. So flaky.
He says, are you perhaps reconsidering my offer?
I've forgotten what the offer was.
The offer was to, basically, he offers you like a ruling position. If you choose to join him, it's just a matter of if you don't and you want to fight him, then, that's up to you.
All right, so there's like nothing in this room, right?
Nope, it's completely empty other than him sitting on a stone chair.
And all the tissues.
And the tissues.
Well, that's also what the
But
I feel
I'm
like
just calling it the room.
the chair may have calcified with all the jizz.
That's actually what it is.
Yeah. It's just hardened cum.
Yes, that's right.
Jesus Christ. It's the white throne.
That's right. Well, it's more of a brown color now.
Yeah, it's
like a yellowish.
Yeah, it's like a yellow brown.
Goldenrod.
Yeah, goldenrod.
He's in that band Smegma chair.
Fantastic. How far away is he?
From you, probably about 30 feet.
30 feet. I don't really feel like ruling a bunch of midgets.
Okay.
I
Crack him in the dope, bro.
Half people. I'd want to have sex at some point, and I don't think having sex with beard babies would really... I mean, over time, maybe I'd get used to it. Just be like, God, even the women are bearded and small. It's so strange. No, I think, yeah, all right with not becoming one of this shitty town's rulers. I am going to pop up an illusion of like super thick fog.
Okay.
Surrounding his face.
Okay.
And rush him.
Okay. Do a wisdom check.
Okay.
Sure. What do you?
I've got a question.
Sure.
Before you do that, does Dashel still have the stone?
Mm-hmm. I do.
I mean, it's around you.
Okay.
I've got the tan fragment.
Yeah.
So then his thoughts can't be read by...
No.
Okay.
His thoughts can't be read.
Oh, I thought you meant the skipping rock.
Also,
I've got that too.
Yeah.
I've got all the rocks. What's
Well-
cracked
Destroy the
rocks?
throne.
I never said that. I said that basically it clouds you from the other townspeople's stuff. I even think we talked about this last time,
I'm not sure.
where he might still be able to do that.
It's like a 30-foot
It's just a
bubble.
matter of, in that bubble, the townsfolk don't relay stuff back to
The
him.
townsfolk lose their connection.
Yeah.
It's not that our minds can't be read.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about a 21?
It's pretty good. So you seem to move forward, although you feel like you've run straight into this fog for about 50 feet, and you still haven't hit anything yet.
No, it's not a lot of fog. It's just around his face.
I know, but okay. So you run towards this fog cloud, but it doesn't seem like you're getting any closer to it.
Perception check of 16.
It doesn't seem like you've actually gone anywhere. Like you sort of get your bearings back, and it looks like you've not actually moved. Like you feel like you've run a bunch, but it doesn't seem like you've moved anywhere.
Moonwalking in place. Really.
Yeah, you're basically moonwalking in place.
All right, fuck it. I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
All right. Like, all right, well, this isn't going to work. I was going to try and knock him out with the aerosol roofies, but I guess we could just kill him.
So do another wisdom check this time.
19.
Okay. So, like, you go to raise your gun, but it's, like, super shaky, and it almost seems like you're getting, like, double or triple vision. It's very tough to see, and you're feeling very lightheaded. Constitution check.
With a 19?
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit. How about 17?
You feel like you get thrown back
Okay.
into, like, a different place, and all of a sudden, you find yourself in a hallway with 4 doors, and one of them is...
The sound of a train whistles in the distance.
So basically, you are in the same place that those guys are in.
He doesn't know where we went.
I know. I'm just saying. For the other guys, but yeah.
Investigation check. What the fuck is around me? With a 17.
So the hallway you're in doesn't seem to have any torches or anything like that, but it's very well lit. And there's 4... I think there was 4 doors.
There are.
Yeah, 4 doors. And the first one seems like it's sealed up and like magic, like a little bit magical. The second door is open and there's a void. The third door is open and there's a void. The fourth door is open and there's a void.
Are there any markings on these doors?
Yes, each door has a letter on it.
All right, what are the letters?
So,
S-T-O.
FPOT.
yeah.
F-pot.
Yes, F pot. F is the one that is closed and looks like it's sealed up.
And I cannot open it. And there's no other markings.
Nope, that's all that's on there.
All right, investigation check to see if I can see any like footprints or anything that might lead me to where they go, where they went.
Mm-hmm.
19. Rolling really well.
So there are footprints in front of each door because obviously they opened every door. There are more footprints in front of the first and second doors.
The sealed one and the first void.
Yes.
All right, fuck it. I'm going to the first void.
Well, the first void is the one that's closed. So basically, F is closed.
Yeah. No. So I'm not talking about the closed door.
P is okay. So that's okay. So
No.
yeah, P is
I'm going in P. I'll go fuck.
Okay.
Let's do it.
okay. So you
Yeah.
go through this void and you find yourself all of a sudden back with your buddies.
Yeah. Hey guys.
And the rest of you guys are in this large open chasm where it's sort of like a rock pedestal, and there's like it's a rocky cavern. There's no ground necessarily, but like 40 feet below you, it's just like a lava pit. And there are these like really shaky looking rocky outcroppings that are kind of littered around. And then at the end of the area, there's a key floating.
In the lava?
No, this is all above the lava. I'm saying the lava's way down. You guys are up on the top.
It's like that fucking game Reboot. A TV show.
I was going to say.
TV show.
I used to
TV
wish
show about a game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which is about to get rebooted.
Yep.
Who's got the best athletics? Probably Brock.
I do have a +6 to that. So what? Hey, Dashel.
Hey, Dashel.
Hey, guys.
What happened to you?
Well, you guys all passed out in the room of dried cum rags, and I tried to fight Reginald, and here I am.
Oh, the room of requirement.
What?
What?
No. It was a bad joke.
Pull my gun on
I
him.
mean,
What the fuck did you say?
I can't see a situation where you would need cum rags.
That's true.
It's not a need, it's a requirement. Require the cum rags.
So yeah, so that's what you guys have around you right now.
Cum rags?
Yes. Cum rags, they're just flying like bats.
That's all that's in my bags.
Dripping.
We're in backcountry.
Oh.
Not guano.
Oh, it's
I
fap,
vote that
fap country.
Fap country.
I vote that Brock makes all the jumps to the key because he has got the best athletics.
I mean, do we need the key? How long have you guys been in here? It's been like
I've
maybe
had the key before.
We went in a different room.
Oh, it's been about I'm gonna say 10 seconds.
Oh, it's felt like an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
But
I don't know what's going on.
the
here.
other room that we were in, we got a key, and it seemed to.
I bet it unlocks that first door.
I'm sure if we get all three of them from all three from the pot room, we
Yeah.
could open F.
The pot. We gotta get the pot key.
No, F's where you got the key.
I thought O was.
No, you guys went in F first.
No, we went in O.
Oh,
we
no,
went
that's
to
right.
O, man.
Sorry, I was
This
wrong.
this
then.
is O. The room we just went in for it's O for out.
Okay, so O was the door that was locked.
It doesn't matter.
F was open. So
P.
yeah.
It was P is what we're in now. So
We're in the P.
Yes, P.
Deep in the
we're
P.
deep in the P. So
I just can't wait to
I
get in
mean-
that fuck room.
Off you jump.
here's the thing. Like in that other room, it wasn't as easy as just jumping across to get the keys.
That was some NC extra shit. I mean, this is pretty straightforward.
I don't think. Can I do a perception for like? Can I?
Yeah, they're gonna be like
search for
fireballs
traps.
that they
Sure.
shoot up at regular intervals in between the jump stations. No,
Sure.
I'm not telling you anything. Why would I tell you anything?
10.
So you can see.
Don't even worry about it. I got a 21.
Okay, this chasm is about.
I got a 28.
Ooh.
This chasm is about 100 feet long, I would say, and probably about 200 feet wide or so.
Girthsome.
And it's not just one rocky outcropping, like all the way there. There's a lot of different ones, and they all seem kind of rickety, but you have no way of really knowing how sturdy they are
Really unsturdy.
just by
bit.
looking at them. They all look like they shouldn't be standing, but they seem to be.
Just like Rickety Cricket.
Yes, just like rickety cricket. Make it sexy.
How far apart are they?
They vary a little bit, but for the most part, they're about 6-7 feet apart.
Okay. My standing long jump for a 3 foot tall person is 18 feet.
Unpossible.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
No,
It's in the
in the
PHP.
That's the rules.
18 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
Because it has to do with your dex.
It's 10
Right.
extra feet, and your standing long jump is your strength score.
What is your strength score?
8.
Oh, okay.
So mine would be 29.
No, not for you. Yours would be your strength score, but because of the archetype I took for Rogue, I get an extra 10
Extra
feet.
10 feet of jump. Got
Yeah.
it.
So
So,
why don't you just
I would be
go-
19.
Yeah.
Got it.
So yours is still longer than mine.
Yeah, it always is.
Aren't
So
they
yeah,
all?
so you would have a 19. So technically, you could do
Just
like
walk.
five big jumps, and that would get you to the end of the chasm.
Do it.
Is if you got real lucky.
Real lucky by doing your base jump.
Well, he's
yeah,
saying
there'd
he
be no
can jump.
difficulty check with that.
He
You
would
just
jump.
Do it.
I know, but that's not what I'm talking about. Lucky, where he lands is lucky.
That's
Oh,
aiming.
If it holds.
Yeah. I have to imagine there's a great deal of force jumping
Well,
20 feet.
let me try.
Yeah,
I
let's-
only weigh 35 pounds.
Let's hey,
I wrap a rope around.
I was just
Okay.
about to say let's rope him.
Around my waist,
Let's
not my
rape
neck.
him? What?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What?
Were you gonna say something, dog man?
How many spells have you used so far? I know you
2.
did a lot of Vine Whip.
2.
Do you have Mage
Okay.
Hand?
Nope.
Just grab the key.
Nah, it doesn't work like that.
I can turn into a snake.
That's exactly how Mage Hand works.
No.
Am I still a snake?
But that's.
Hey man, you weren't there for the O.
No, I don't think you are.
I don't want to
think
be
you
here
turn
for
back.
the P, man.
I don't blame
I want
you.
to kill Reginald.
I don't even want to be here at all. But this got more popular than I thought.
And we keep talking
Now we're on
about
season
our
2.
plan and not doing it.
Damn it!
And over each other.
I'll hold the rope and over each other.
I mean, I can give you guidance. You added D4 to an ability mod while I concentrate.
Okay.
So yeah, I cast guidance on Dirk.
Okay.
I jump to the next platform over.
So you just do it. You don't have to roll or anything.
I mean, I guess I have to roll just to make sure I don't roll a 1 and fuck up.
Yeah.
But
John never rolls ones.
from what I understand, I can just jump 18 feet.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem
But I
right,
want
but
to
yeah.
aim
Yeah.
for the next platform.
But
Okay.
he's a supernatural little
Like
man.
which next point? Like 18 feet?
But
next
what it-
platform?
No,
Or
like-
the very next one. The closest one, which is like a 5 or 6
The
foot.
closest one.
Okay.
But I mean, yes, but in the past, like leading up to right now, we've always done athletics checks for these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would say it's possible
Nah,
for me
this-
to jump
this
that
would,
long.
Yeah.
This would not be athletics. This would be acrobatics. Finally.
No,
Yeah,
that's about
maybe.
balance.
Yeah. There's no jumping with acrobatics.
Uh,
we
can
we
you-
fight about this every
Yes.
time.
It's in the book.
Well, see, this is choosing where to land, whereas seeing how far you can jump. So
Yeah. This
It's-
would be
it's up to you,
acrobatics.
Dennis.
This would be absolutely acrobatics. Trying to jump onto something that's small, not just maintaining your balance.
The landing.
This would not be an athletic feat just to try and.
do our
the
best
jump
to-
Dude, that
itself
would be
isn't the
distance.
issue.
Yeah.
It's landing where I want to.
Yeah.
So it's up to the DM.
Can you draw us a diagram of what the stones look like and our different pathway options?
I can.
Because otherwise, we're just gonna be like, I'm jumping to the next rock.
Yeah. How many rocks are there? What happens if I land in lava? There are rules for that.
Death.
It's in the DMG.
Well, if you time
There are
your
rules if you
jump
land
out
in
of the
lava.
lava
Yeah.
before the damage ticks on
It's
the
like
server, you
every
don't get
5
hit.
feet you move in lava, you take something stupid like 10d10 fire damage.
But you're on a rope, so you'll never hit it.
Yeah.
How long's the rope?
Long enough to go down the lava.
How far away is the lava?
6 meters.
I don't like
What's
those
that in
odds.
An inch.
freedom units?
An inch.
1 angry inch.
6 inches forward, 5 inches back. I got an angry inch. Long story short.
Became short.
Snip. That's real lyrics. Snip. You can come on to my...
Face.
You took the words right out of my dick.
There you go. Well, that looks like a penis.
John's our mind slave? Alright.
I've led a good life.
I'll cast bark skin on, so he burns faster.
Okay, so roll, I guess, to jump the first time?
And I am doing guidance on you, but you
Okay.
can save it.
And I am holding the rope in case anything goes
Well, I
wrong.
can do it for every ability check.
I'm
I thought
drinking.
it was
you-
just one.
As long as you concentrate.
You're drinking, is that what you said?
Yeah, my
I
guy's
had to
drinking.
touch you first. So
Oh,
Yeah, well, you can
cast
touch me.
drinking.
I'm not jumping with you. I'm going to touch you once.
No, it lasts for the duration.
Yeah. So you can save it for one where you need it.
Okay.
The duration is like one use, though, right?
Did we decide on athletics or acrobatics?
Just roll a d20.
Okay.
Don't get a 1.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
That's
It's
not
great.
a 1.
You land on the platform, not...
Do one of these little.
Yeah. And it starts to crumble immediately, like as soon as
jump
you
again.
land on
Jump again.
Like to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. This time I'm going to say do an acrobatics just to make sure that you can get like a solid jump since it's crumbling.
21.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
So you'll jump to the next one.
Legolas flip style.
That one also starts to crumble.
All right.
It's like a Mario thing. You just got to keep
acrobatics
sprinting
again.
forward.
Because it's crumbling.
Yep. That's a 22.
Okay, so you make it to the next one.
Hooray,
Watch out
Dex
for the
monster.
ball bombs.
Die's hot.
That one's also starting to crumble.
Okay, I keep jumping. As long as they're crumbling.
Your rope's starting to probably run out of slack here.
Give me some slack!
So I give him some slack.
I mean, how long of a rope is it?
It's like 100 feet.
Is it 100?
50 foot.
It's a 50-foot rope, right?
Okay,
It's
so
a
to get
standard rope.
So it would get you about
the whole way
a
in
little
there?
less than halfway. No, I said it's 100 feet.
Fuck
What
it.
if we tied 2 ropes
You want me to
together?
like? It's gonna be hard to do, but
Better let go.
somebody
Well, I
else.
mean, once it gets to a certain point, even if we have a rope attached to him, he's falling down.
He's falling
and
into lava.
We'll have to drag him
pull it
through the lava. Just, he's totally alive down there. Oh, God.
It's just the fire's burning up the rope.
It's just a skeleton.
Don't let go. Don't let go.
Pull me back! Pull me back!
Just drop it. Fuck it.
If we were smart, we would have given him Dashel's wings so he could just fly out there.
that would've been-
Dashel's wings? What?
I have
Dasher
wi-
has wings.
I have wings?
You've had wings. You
What
just
the
never used them.
When have I had wings?
It's the
You have
ant
that-
wings that
the
you couldn't have
backpack.
cared less about.
Nobody knew about the wings.
Yes, huh?
What color are the wings?
I have wings?
Remember, it's
Why don't
a-
you
I've
just
never
fly?
written this down.
The
Why don't you
Ant
just fly
Queen
over
gave
there?
him
yeah,
to
the
you.
ant queen. It's a backpack. You pull the
Motherfucker!
tab,
You're right.
and you can fly short distances.
You don't get my wings, bitch.
Can we retcon this?
I'm now
No.
writing this
All right.
down.
Well, drop the rope.
So, I'm gonna say you probably only have about another
50 feet.
not another 50 feet of rope, or are you now tying together another length?
No,
of
no,
50?
I mean, there's no point of that because
Okay.
if he fell, I would
Because
drag
of-
him back through
okay.
the lava.
Fulcrum.
So what is the plan as far as the rope goes?
I'm gonna drop it.
Fuck.
Okay, so you just okay.
Whose rope was that?
Yours.
It was Dirk's.
It wasn't mine.
It was Dirk's rope. Because now it's still tied to you.
Sure.
Well, it's yours
Well, it's
now.
mine now.
Yeah.
No, it's always yours.
Now I've got 2 ropes.
No, you have one.
Rope.
so acrobatics again.
For a 21.
Okay, so now you can try your jump.
For a 7.
Ooh, that's not good. So this time
straight
you're
rolling on the jumper.
for this one, yeah.
Okay.
So you're kind of hanging onto the side of one of these.
Is it crumbling?
Nope. It is not crumbling. It seems solid.
I'll pull myself up.
Oh, I want to throw the rock at it. Just.
I mean, he said
He
it.
looks safe. No.
Takes off my leg.
I said I want to. I want to. Not that I did.
Persuasion.
I see your mind. It's a great idea.
Do it.
So strength to pull yourself up, I guess.
The natural 20.
Yep. So you just whoop, zip right up there, no problem.
Grab onto the edge and just.
Yep.
All the way up.
So the path that you gave to me, which is to the left side, you have 6 more rocks
Okay.
to jump to, and there are no other rocks to jump to from off that path. So if anything happens with those,
Yep.
You fucked.
you're fucked.
Yep.
Okay. So you can just do a
Don't tell me the odds.
roll to jump.
Hey, Dashel. Why don't you just go fly over there now?
Grab the key before I get there.
Like he's like jumping to
So
get
then
it.
he has no way to come back because the
just
key's
like-
the exit
Just
path.
relaxedly, like smoking a cigarette, floating over. Pink.
Roll a 5 for my jump.
That's real bad. So
Catch me.
I mean, if
dex
it's
to
is that
catch onto the next pedestal of rocks.
14.
Okay.
You could add your D4.
You
if it's
you
no
fall a little bit, so you're kind of down about a foot from the top of the
Okay.
rock,
I can climb.
and it is shaky, but not falling down right now.
Okay.
You could use that rope around your waist to make your own lasso.
good. And lasso
And
what?
lasso what?
I don't know, a rock.
Worm.
Or
Salamander.
or you could tie your dagger around it and then use it as like
A python?
a
No,
python.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not near any walls as far as I know.
I mean, you're around crumbly rocks. It could
Rocking pillars.
give you one extra attempt instead of falling straight to your doom.
Yeah. So strength to pull yourself up.
The 9 to 18.
Oh yeah. So you pull yourself right up again.
Am I near a wall on this rock? I'm not sure.
The next rock puts you near a wall.
Okay. So I will jump to the next rock
Okay.
with a 5.
Okay. So dex again.
Stop doing that.
11. No.
Do that
Hold on.
D4.
Did you use your guidance?
15.
There we go.
Okay. So you've grabbed onto the ledge of this particular like rock.
Okay.
How many more rocks does he have?
And it is shaking to the... It's like sort of weaving around as you're hanging onto the side of it.
Just domino them.
Here, I found these for you.
Just let it fall towards the key and just kind of go from one to the other. Just oh god.
There are 3 more after this.
Okay.
That's good.
So
Thanks.
I'll climb up.
Okay, strength.
Got a 9.
It's not great.
I re-rolled my natural 1
Oh, okay. Okay.
because I'm a halfling and I'm
So
lucky.
you're not having a great time climbing up on top of this pedestal as it's starting to weave more and more left and right.
That's fair. How close am I to the wall?
That one, it's bumping into the wall a little bit.
Okay.
Like it almost bounces off of the wall.
I'm going to try and climb up again. And if not, I'm going to try and python myself into the wall with a dagger.
Okay, so strength.
5.
Nope. Your grip starts to slip a bit.
Roll to python.
Yeah. Strength check to drive a dagger into a rock face.
17.
Okay, so you do that. So
So I have something to hold on to that's
Yes.
fairly stable.
and then the
fly
rest
to
of
that fucking key and save him.
and then the rest of the rock surface moves away from you. So now you're just hanging one arm in the wall with nothing
Okay.
all that close to you.
How far is the next rock?
A perception check.
24, 26.
You notice that the rope that was attached to you has been dragged into the lava, and now the fire's starting to go up the rope towards you. Just FYI.
It's okay. I'll just cut it off.
Just throwing it out there.
You're doing Valga!
I just hold
We
up,
believe in you!
I just hold up a middle finger to the rest of them.
So you're
Hey.
hanging onto that, and then the next pedestal is about, I would say, 6 or 7 feet away.
Okay. I try and swing myself.
How are you?
He could pull himself up with the dagger so that his dagger is
Sure.
next to his hip, and then he could kick off the wall
You could.
Wall
Vin
jump.
Diesel
and use a
style.
wall jump.
There's nothing to swing. Like there's no.
Well, I can use my body to swing and then try and vault myself onto the next rock.
It's a dagger. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have a whole lot of.
I mean, is a dagger bigger than a pen?
Probably.
Dagger's like 8
Yeah,
inches.
It's not
you go.
much to swing on, but
But
alright.
you're using the handle to swing off of because the dagger's already cemented into the wall.
Yeah.
You're gonna loosen your grip as you.
And according to 5e, all the weapons are normal size, so it's like a short sword for me.
Okay,
So he could get two
I can
He's
get
very
2 hands
light.
on
two
there.
hands.
that's
on that.
fine.
Right on the blade.
Double barrel.
So you want to try and do the swing attempt?
Sure.
On the burning rope.
Okay, so
No.
Oh, I cut the burning
He
rope
already
down
cut the rope
off.
off.
okay, so acrobatics to swing first,
Okay.
and then athletics to sort of
Like it's uneven bars in gymnastics?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing?
yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Acrobatics is going to be 21.
Okay, so you're swinging
Get a
really
good
well.
full rotation.
And
Shouldn't he also have intelligence on when to let go of the dagger,
Yeah, why not?
Roll that.
We'll go with
Sure,
intelligence.
you want me to roll intelligence?
We'll do that one.
so he
first.
doesn't go backwards?
Yeah, or straight down.
15.
Yeah, it's pretty. You have a pretty good idea of when
45-degree arc, man.
Yeah.
That's the right idea.
And then strength
Yes.
is going to be I re-roll them, so it's okay.
Another botcha.
10.
So,
That should be a percentage.
well, I know I have a rough idea what he's in. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh.
Okay, so you kind of go off, and you will hit the rock face of the next pillar, but you're gonna hit it way down, like you're gonna fall a good bit.
Okay.
So Dex to catch some rock.
And he lost one of his daggers in the wall.
Yeah.
Catch some rock, bruh.
22 acrobatics. I love Dwayne Johnson. So I'll just change my daggers from ×4 to ×3.
Okay, so you are about, I would say, 30 feet down.
Okay. How climbable is the surface?
It's kind of climbable,
Okay.
but it's also starting to like
Because my
shake and rattle.
my climb speed is 25, so I can get up there in
But not roll.
half
No,
a
but
second.
not roll.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't do this.
Yeah.
I'm glad we made the halfling do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it is starting to crumble though.
Okay. So I'll climb up as quickly as possible.
A little rat.
It's gonna be like a turn.
Sure.
6 seconds, unless you want me to roll for it. See if I can do it faster.
I would roll just to make sure you don't fuck it up.
I got a 10.
Okay. It's not great, but okay.
It's average.
It's average. So
For some men.
oh,
I'm 3 feet tall with a 10-inch dick. I'd say that's above average.
All right, Owen Meany.
Certainly above the mean.
so as you reach the top, it's completely collapsing at that point. Like completely falling apart with you on top of it.
Okay, I'm just going to spring off
Acrobatics.
Into
quick
the
as
lava.
possible. Right into the lava with a 20.
Okay. So then you jump again.
How many pillars are left?
2.
Two.
Or
You're
flotsam
jumping to the
rocks?
second to last one.
Okay.
I hope he makes it all the way and then double botches jumping to the key.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah. So
And then Dashel spends the 5 seconds flying out there and
Right.
picking it up.
All right.
roll for your jump, the strength jump, like
Okay.
you've been doing.
Is this the last one?
Now he's got one more.
Second to
after
last
this.
one.
Third botch. Gonna re-roll it
Get
again
the fuck out of here! I just said John hardly ever botches.
with a 15.
Okay, so you make it to the next one. There really should be a rule about that, Lucky. That's an
You
awful
can-
lot of.
Well, can you use it
Yeah.
every time? Is
Yeah.
it- Okay.
Yeah.
Anytime
it's
I roll a
usually
1, I can
time.
re-roll it and keep that number.
Okay. So yeah, so you are on the second to last one, and it's completely sturdy.
Cool.
So you can just jump to the next one. if you
Turn
want.
back and wave at everybody.
Is this where I cast Entangle on him right before he jumps?
What's the range on Entangle?
90 feet.
I'm too far away.
No, the key is 100 feet away.
You're right on that.
I'm like 95 feet away.
No.
You're like backing up to take your run.
I know you shouldn't judge an entire race on one person, but I think I like Doglin's now. I'm
growing on you.
I mean I miss Matthew, but like
I'm from the underground tribe.
I kind of dig this guy.
Okay. So yeah, so Dirk.
Yep, last jump, I guess.
Well, there's the last pedestal, and then it's the last platform where the key is.
So second to last jump.
Yeah.
So acrobatics and then strength. Acrobatics is going to be at 22.
Okay.
Strength is going to be at 18.
Okay. So you're on the last pedestal before the key.
Is it crumbling?
Does gravity shift?
Yes, it's crumbling very, very quickly.
I spring immediately away toward the key
Okay.
and hope catching it saves me from not landing in the lava.
You're like Smeagol. You get the key and you just go into the lava.
You were supposed to bring it back.
Yeah. 20 for acrobatics
Yeah.
and a 6 for strength. Do I even need strength to catch the key?
No, that'd be Dex, wouldn't it?
Well, no. This is just a matter of jumping to the platform. Like it's.
I was on the last platform. I'm jumping to the key.
No. But the key is floating above like a rock face in the wall. It's not like a floating platform like the other. Not
Okay.
floating, but like a pillar.
That's
It's
not
not
what
like
the
that.
diagram led me to believe.
Okay.
It's right here. Boom key. This.
That was poorly
The
drawn.
boom key.
Yeah, the boom key.
You made a circle under it like it's a pillar.
Okay. Whatever. So you're hanging onto the edge of that one, basically.
Okay. So I'll climb up.
Sure.
Nope.
Or not.
What'd you get?
I got a 2.
You fall down a bit. Dex to catch.
23.
Yeah. So you just fall like 5 feet and then catch yourself again.
I love Tristan's face when John rolls. The excitement that
You
he
should
got
be
too.
snapping pictures of this.
So roll again to pull yourself up.
Strength?
Sure.
7.
It's not. You're not really moving anywhere.
Slow going?
You sort of slip about a foot, but you don't like slip so much that you fall free fall. You're just down a foot. So roll
Okay.
again.
4.
So now you're falling again. So roll Dex to catch.
16.
So you catch again, but again you've fallen about 5-10 feet. So you're only about like
Is it getting
30
hot?
feet. Yeah, it's getting pretty toasty. About 30 feet above the lava. So roll to pull yourself up. You guys just see him just slowly falling down the last little bit.
Just climb!
Hey, you could entangle him.
It's his little arms.
Yes.
Entangle everything.
his
so
little
you can just
arms
like
can't-
try and go through the vines.
And they pierce his...
Guys, it's just so hot.
You could thorn whip him back
We
then.
used that in the first
Yeah.
campaign.
What?
You think
I
I should
used
re-roll
entangle
it?
to catch somebody.
11.
You don't go anywhere. You're just pulling a Constitution check at this point. I mean, it's getting pretty toasty,
Constitution.
and you're getting
I
tired.
got that in spades. Was it 14 for Constitution?
You're feeling okay.
Just okay.
Yeah. So try climbing again.
Yeah, all those hours at the Halfling College gym wall paid off.
What'd you get?
2?
So you're free falling again. So Dex to catch.
He's got to be running out of energy.
10.
Oh, okay. So now you're only about 15 feet above the
Ooh.
lava. And it's really, really hot. So Constitution check.
Wouldn't his hands be getting sweaty too?
Yeah, it has to be like
Palms
disadvantage or
are
something.
sweaty. Constitution is going to be a 15.
Okay. And then, let's see how hot it is down there.
It's
pretty
fucking
It's
hot.
pretty hot. So your hands are starting to burn at this point. The rocks
okay.
are so hot.
They wear those asbestos suits when they're like at the edge of the volcano and it's not even like.
Yeah, he's not. So I mean, like,
Yeah, but
He's just fucking 15 feet away from it.
no, he's having a rough time.
He's tanning.
Yeah,
if you will.
he's cooking. You can smell him cooking.
We're gonna have a well done.
from 100 feet, I can smell
what the
him.
dirt
Yeah.
is cooking.
Well, especially Ziggy Starhound.
Oh, it smells.
I perceive to smell with a 28.
Yeah, it smells like he's cooking.
It smells like gunpowder and ball sweat and whiskey and vomit.
And that's just
I-
me.
You have gunpowder on you?
Bullets.
Bullets.
I thought they were.
I'm thinking about it.
Gun residue.
Um,
As far as I understand, they're compacted bullets, so they shouldn't explode at this temperature.
have you put bullets in lava?
Yeah.
15 feet away from lava, they should be okay.
Okay.
Tons, dude.
They should be okay if they're not there for a very long time.
I just throw bullets in lava all day.
That sounds
for
like a fun game.
I mean, if I'm not melting, bullets should be fine.
Okay. Strength again. What'd you get?
I got a 2.
You fall into the lava.
Yes.
And you burn alive.
You're dead.
Hold on. There is,
Oh, that's
You can
true.
swim out.
which we will find out
After
after
the
the
break.
break.
Hey guys, this is Austin here from Botched Podcast. You may know me as the guy who does all the funny voices to your favorite characters, unlike those other assholes on the show that don't matter. But I'm here to talk to you about this month's exclusive one-off episodes if you subscribe over at patreon.com/botchedpodcast. This month's one-off is about space exploration. Not that I would know or that I'm in it, because I was too busy getting high at a bonfire because I'm that cool. But if you subscribe, you get access to 3 bonus episodes. You can also get on Discord and talk to probably Phil and Dennis, as well as other Patreon subscribers, because quite frankly, I'm too cool for that shit anyways. If you donate enough money to the show, you can even get access to create your own content on the week-to-week episodes, such as monsters, encounters, traps, or even items. So head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe today. Or don't. I don't care, because I'm cool. And we're back. Alright, so let's see what happens to Dirk. Dirk, roll a dexterity check.
Did we look up the rules for lava?
Lava?
I'll look it up.
Do we ever look up the rules for anything?
That's true.
Sometimes we do. It's not in the PHB. It's
to
in the Dungeon
save our
Master's Guide.
characters all the time?
No.
Here, look
Dex
it up.
check.
Yeah.
16.
So you've caught the edge of the
The
rocks.
very bottom.
Yeah, but your feet are in lava at the moment.
Ooh.
So they are on
that's-
fire.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
It's actually
Darth
very.
Vader.
It's very hot.
That's how we get Darth.
Dirk
Dirty
Vader!
Vader.
Do you think your character would probably scream if his feet were in lava?
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of you guys probably hear that. I mean, you probably also see it, that he's there.
I probably can't because he's so small.
It's true.
And I don't have my glasses.
Yeah. So, does any of you other guys want to do anything while he's down there, or?
I guess I'll
put
howl
out-
in commiseration.
I copy that.
I flick my cigarette into the lava. Hand Brock old Pete's bog whiskey
I drink it.
Okay.
and go.
I got some questions before you pop your wings.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do we know time or distance that these wings are good for?
yeah.
I think we said about 15 feet, like at a time. Like it's sort of just like, brrr, brrr. Like you can
So
keep
it gets
using
advantage
it,
on these
but
jumps,
it's
yeah.
only 15
But there's no more rocks out there.
Well, there's one direction.
Yeah, there's
left.
a different direction that doesn't.
One direction's left?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But he wouldn't have to roll to jump necessarily because he just has to think about flying and he can just move to the next one. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what Dashel doesn't know, and I'll explain to him, that in the last room, all you had to do was grab the key, and then all of us were instantly transported out of that room back into the lobby in front of the F-pot doors.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll
So if
start
he's double moving, can he do this all in like a round while he takes damage once, kind of thing? Because
I mean, I can try and climb out.
Well, that's 30 feet, right?
So you can double move
Yeah.
and jump.
So he would have to do it. Like, okay, he could double move then jump, I guess.
No, because jumping is an action.
Jump is a
Okay,
full action, so
yeah.
he can jump twice.
So he can
So he
fly
can move
twice.
twice.
So he can do
Yeah.
that 3 times. So you would just take fire damage 3 times.
Well, 3 times is yes.
Well,
That
he
takes
can
3 times.
he can move 3 times as a rogue. So it's
Okay.
45 feet. So it'd be
So he can.
3 times if I don't climb out.
Yeah.
and it's nine groups of 3 to get to the key.
Wait,
So you have to do 3. You have to do 3 of them.
how do I
Yeah.
go 3
It can be
times?
3 turns.
As a rogue, you get a bonus action to dash.
Disengage and hide.
Yeah.
Cunning action, that's right.
Cunning action.
So are you going to try and pull yourself or just keep yourself?
I'm going to try and pull myself up.
Okay.
Could end badly. DMG says 10d10 for wading through lava.
You're not.
It's just my feet.
Yeah, no, it's just your feet.
And
shins.
18d10 for being submerged in lava.
Okay.
Well,
That's fine.
So like 5d10.
Right now? No, I'm going to say that you're probably going to take 1d10 damage
Okay.
right now.
I'm fine with that.
So let's see here.
And I will attempt to climb out.
1 damage, but your feet are like black.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm wearing boots.
Okay. Well, they're on fire.
That's okay.
So
Blackfoot.
These boots are on fire.
Blackfoot halfling.
strength, I guess.
I got 15.
The true
Okay,
true.
so you pull yourself up a little bit.
As long as I'm not in the lava.
Constitution check? Because again, these rocks are
Yeah, I got-
really, really hot.
18.
Okay.
So his hands are calloused
Yeah,
now.
they're burning a little bit. So I'm gonna say you're gonna take 4 damage from that.
Okay. Well, I'm wearing boots and gloves, so it's not my skin that's quite burning. It's just really,
Oh,
really
it's burned
hot.
through the
Those
gloves.
are silk gloves.
Sure. They're spider silk.
Yeah.
They burn really
They burn
quick.
faster.
So that's 1 turn
Obey your master.
of Dashel flying. So then the second one happens. So Dirk.
I'm going to attempt to climb up
Master.
some more
Okay.
Master.
with an 8.
It's not great, so you're not really going anywhere.
It's
fine, as
not
long as-
great.
Your grip's slipping a little bit. Constitution check again.
In past campaigns, 8s have been crits failed, so you should be happy.
With a 15 for con.
So you're okay, but again, you're gonna take.
Is it con save or con check?
It's a con check.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you're gonna take 2 damage.
Same thing.
Fire this time, and 1 damage from your feet still being on fire.
So how many total? 3?
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
3 more damage.
So I'm at
So
29.
then Dashel flies a little bit more.
That's his third time.
That's
That was the
his
second
time. So
gonna-
next will be his last time. So basically, he'll get there right after Dirk does his thing. So as long as Dirk doesn't die right here, should be
Yeah.
You
okay.
should just
Let's-
stay where you are.
Let's
man.
not double botch.
Yeah. So Dirk,
Don't roll it. Just stay.
you're up. To
But he has to
climb or-
con it. He's doing
Either
con
way.
saves.
To not pass out into the lava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
Well,
bit.
because you got the noxious fumes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay put
Okay. So you can just stay put and then do a con check.
with that 8.
It's not great.
8 is not great.
Starting to.
You're starting to get a little woozy. Ooh, that's also bad. Your grip is starting to slip. So strength to see, make sure you can maintain your grip.
Nips are starting to slip there,
What'd you get?
Sean.
I got a 1.
Wait, do you-
Not a natural one. I rolled
Oh,
a
so
2
you
with
got a 2.
-1 strength.
So you sort of like
Oh.
fall. So you're gonna hit the lava
Right as I grab the
right
key.
around the same time. So
So hold on.
what damage is
Splash.
the lava?
Wading through lava is 10d10. Submerged in lava is 18d10.
I'm gonna.
What's belly flopping through lava?
So like
I would
half of
assume
submerged?
it's the same as wading.
Well, no, because you just land on it.
Yeah.
You'll sink in. It'll take-
Right, so it's like half my body.
They should both do a percent roll.
Okay.
Or you do 2% rolls,
Okay.
and then whoever's is higher, the action happened first because
Okay.
it's too close to tell.
Dashiell's will get there right as he's hitting the lava. So he's only going to take 16 more fire damage.
Oh, that's fine.
His back is pretty badly burned. His feet are nubs at this point.
Yes.
Like, he basically doesn't have feet.
He can't stand.
But this is just your mind persona anyway, so
Yeah, you've never seen anything where what happens in your mind happens in real life.
No, that's not a thing.
Not
Not a
yet.
thing.
I've never heard that in movies
Nope,
or.
it's never a thing.
I've come to bargain.
As soon as Dashiell grabs onto the key, you all pop back out in the hallway. Dirk is still on fire, though.
I stomp him out.
Stomp him out, okay.
Sure.
I pee on him. You good dog.
That's what dogs would do.
Okay. So I will say you guys will put him out. You notice his feet really aren't there anymore, and his hands are just completely shredded. Like, burned and bloodied from rocks.
I guess I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Do you have any kind of restoration spell?
mending.
No, that's only for objects.
Give me mecha feet.
Well, I treat halflings like objects. It only works on women.
So do we. It's weird.
So now the second and third doors have closed, and they seem like they're locked up. So it's just the first and the fourth door.
Question, how do I walk?
I'm going to have to carry
It's a
you.
great question. Yeah, we're basically going to... Remember... Well, you don't
Oh, yes.
Master Blaster?
I'm going to make some legs out of some boxes.
remember. Feet. You just need feet.
You're a monster.
Just
So-
get shoe boxes.
For the time being, I'll probably C-3PO you
Okay.
and throw you on my back.
Well, I've got dual wielding pistols
That's fine.
in case we need to shoot something.
That's, yep, great.
So yeah.
Hey, Dirk, you did a good job.
Thanks, Brock. I lost your rope. I'm sorry.
No, it was your rope. I'll
No,
take your
mine's still in my
You
pack.
can't really use it now.
I still have hands.
They're, I mean, have you looked at them? They're pretty shredded.
Yeah, well, have you looked in a mirror?
I have.
I'm pretty shredded.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Like a salad.
like a salad.
What?
Shredded lettuce, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. That is the new term I will use.
Like a salad. Yo, that guy's like a salad.
Never seen Tropic Thunder? You more shredded than a Julian salad, man.
Nope. So which one has?
The other ones left are F and T.
But F has a magical barrier in front of it.
No, those two are open. I got confused.
Okay.
So,
So-
F and T are the doors that are open. There's just that swirling void, like originally.
F door, there we go. I'm gonna go in.
Ziggy, you hear me?
I was
13.
gonna go to T, but
F door.
T to tie.
so I'll step through the F door with Dashiell.
Okay.
The three of us have gone through
Okay.
the F door.
Yeah, I don't really have a choice.
No, you
Yeah, I
don't.
guess.
Okay.
I'm just in a papoose. That's a callback.
Yes, it is.
Wow!
No. So
The ghost of Orion is here.
I shoot it.
Oh.
you guys come to, and you realize you're not in
Kansas anymore? Is that what you were gonna say?
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
It was exactly what he was
Yeah,
gonna say.
it's-
Now
yeah,
he's
no,
trying to
yeah.
come up with something
No,
else.
no,
Yeah.
You're not in that same type of area anymore. Brock, Dashiell, and Dirk roll a intelligence check.
Did we go through the T door or the fuck door?
The
21.
fuck door.
Okay.
21.
Intelligence is 20.
So you guys realize that you are in a completely crowded room of people, and you are behind like a wooden banister, and there seems to be a very large, what would I call that, desk of sorts. It's tall, and there's a person with like long curly gray hair and a gavel, and you guys are sitting behind a desk, and you guys recognize this as a courtroom.
Court.
And there is also what appears to be like a box of people, and they are also wearing these long curly gray wigs.
So
and
we're
all
in
wearing black.
barrister's court.
Is there somebody wearing full plate armor with a helmet and a shield and sword?
No.
Damn, it's not Night Court.
Could
not
be.
night court.
Is there a guy with weird hair standing up yelling objection with emotive dialogue?
Objection!
Yep. It's Ace Attorney.
No, it's not that.
We get to have legal courtroom drama now.
Dun dun.
That's it. We're staying here.
So the desk where this, which you guys would assume is a judge, is massively tall. Like, I would say it's probably about 20 feet tall. Looks like it's almost looming over you people.
What do you mean, you people?
You people, as
Especially
a you group
you
of people.
people.
And sitting next to you is
Birdman.
somebody in a
Birdman.
little Weasley
It's OJ
gray
Simpson.
suit
Patches?
with these big Coke bottle glasses.
Is it Patches?
No, it's not Patches.
You said a Weasley man with big glasses?
Well, he's not, like, he just looks like a Weasley suit.
Squirrely.
Like, it looks like a shitty suit, and he's got big Coke bottle glasses. And he's like, guys, I don't know if we're gonna win this one.
Do I know this man from, like, are we in what's your name, brother?
My name's, I think it's Lewis.
I don't know what reference
We
you're
don't
doing.
know.
It's Ghostbusters. It's in the second one.
Oh, Lewis, yeah.
I think his name's Lewis, yeah.
You're talking about Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis'
Yep,
character. I
it's
thought it was Lewis, yeah. So it's Lewis. Lewis Tully, I think, right?
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
Yeah. It's Lewis Tully. He's like, I'm here to represent you guys.
I thought he was an accountant.
Can we represent ourselves?
He doesn't typically do criminal cases. So they kind of pulled him out for this one.
I'm looking around for my Zig dog.
You guys are all sitting at the same desk.
Oh, okay, you.
You said just then.
Yeah, all four. No, I said all four of you.
Well, why didn't I get to roll perception check?
You're not smart.
I mean, you could have. I didn't say you couldn't.
You did.
I said
Yes,
You
yes,
did.
No, I said intelligence check.
For the three of us.
Yes.
Okay.
He's from a dog village. They don't have court.
Why not?
Because they don't even have a printing press.
Yeah.
They don't even have wheels.
Yep.
They do judgments a little differently
Hey,
there.
sex barrels? Tons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tons of
Printing
sex
press? No.
Nope.
No. Okay. I said, what are we being charged for?
He goes, well, let me take a look here at the rap sheet. And then he pulls out this very long list. And he's like, Jesus Christ.
Good job.
He says, you're being charged with murder, theft, extortion.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, that's a really long sheet for just three things.
There's a lot of each of those.
Oh, okay, so there's multiple
counts, yeah.
Got it.
And over towards the side of the judge, there's basically where you would give your testimony or the witness booth.
The
witness
witness
box.
booths.
But next to that, there are also 4 little stations. The first station is a guillotine. The second one is a hangman's noose. The third one is a firing squad, and the fourth one is an electric chair.
Well, at least there's no lethal injection. So,
Well, I'm
that's
really good for 3 or 4 of those. So
and one's a lava pit. Just kick you back in.
So the judge bangs the gavel on the desk, and it's like this loud, thunderous boom. Just gish, gish, gish. He's like, order in the court!
Nobody was talking.
I know. Whatever.
Okay.
There were people, just kind of
Murmuring.
yapping.
So he says, this is the people versus Brock, Dashel, Dirk, and Ziggy. You are here on charges of murder, theft, and extortion.
Nein, what I do?
You forgot rape.
And rape! No. How do you plead?
I do not consent to any searches, man.
So I'm going to talk to Lewis real quick.
Okay.
Can you lean over and say, what kind of evidence do they have against me?
They have eyewitness testimony.
Never.
Garbage.
Not good enough.
This doesn't hold up.
Okay, no. Let's just keep going. What evidence? I mean,
He basically said it's just all eyewitness testimony.
Okay, so no. Okay,
So no actual
that's
evidence.
fine. No, that's
People have to go to.
not guilty, bro. Your Honor, bro, honor.
So he said, so
for me, for
Sure.
Brock, I'm not guilty.
the rest of you.
I was just following orders.
That didn't work at Nuremberg, dude.
Yeah, no.
This isn't Nuremberg. This is Kangaroo Court.
Kangaroo court.
Not this Monday, but the following Monday.
The guy stands up and he's a kangaroo.
Holy shit, it is kangaroo court.
They exist.
I call for a mistrial
I'm gonna ride you out as a mount.
until I can become Mr. Trial.
I think I could turn into a kangaroo.
So what is Dirk, Ziggy, and Dashel's pleas?
Plead not guilty.
Do I have all of my gear?
Yeah.
I plead you're dead.
You can do that.
No.
I would recommend against it.
Only when they do guilty. Not guilty.
As your attorney, I advise you take a hit from the small brown bottle in my shaving kit. You won't need much.
Oh, too much.
Just a little taste.
I, Dashiell Valentine, plead not guilty.
Okay. So,
I've never heard of any of you.
sure. So he says opening arguments, and the prosecutor steps up, and it is a very wiry-looking man, very frail, very thin. And he says, "Gentlemen of the jury, we are here to find these defendants guilty in this court of law. You will find, after we've shown the evidence, that they are guilty of not just extortion or theft, but of murder." And everyone's like, oh. He goes, "We have eyewitness testimony, and that is all we will need when we are done with this." And he just sits down, and then Tully...
But that doesn't hold. You have to have actual evidence.
You have to have
can't-
physical evidence.
That's just circumstantial,
That's fine.
and it's based on the fallible nature.
How'd that
of
work
human
during the
memory.
Salem witch trials? They had a lot of real physical
They
evidence.
didn't hold court during the Salem witch trials.
Yes, they did.
No.
No, they didn't hold court. They had trials that.
That's what I mean. Trials. This is a trial.
No,
More weight.
they would hang them up in a tree and go,
Yeah,
"If
that's-
she survives, she's a witch."
No,
Huh?
but before
They're
that, they
dead.
would have a trial.
They did have a trial for
Yeah.
the Salem witch.
Not a court trial.
Well, yes, it was a court trial.
No, they did. And then when they...
But the girls had no chance of
Yeah.
actually making through because
Then they did the other stuff.
they were guilty before.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fair court.
No.
We're not in a fair court.
No. So,
Oh, so this is one of the guilty until proven innocent.
yeah.
This is guilty until proven guilty.
So Lewis is like, "Well, guys, I guess I'm going to get up and give this my best shot."
I'm gonna give him a prep talk real quick.
Okay.
And I'll
Like-
cast guidance on him for.
You're more than welcome to, like, take over if
We
you want,
probably
by the
should
way.
just-
I'm gonna see how this goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, come on, man.
I'm getting ready to plead not guilty by reason of insanity.
Well, I mean,
If
that's my
need
back.
be.
Hey,
Hey,
I'll eat my own shit.
The wasteland changes.
it changes people.
Yeah.
And I could always use my golden idol to just plead religious
Objection.
objection. All right, so prep talk. Would that be persuasion?
Sure.
Giving him like.
17.
Okay.
I
We're
tell him,
assisting him.
hey man, you got this.
Okay. So he's like, "Oh, all right, thanks."
I pat him on the back and give him guidance.
Okay. So he gets up and...
D4 when needed.
D4 we need and also advantage because we're assisting him, right?
No.
No, because I can't talk yet.
He gets up. He gets a 17, so it's
Yeah,
not
maybe.
bad. He gets up and he's like, "Gentlemen of the court, you're gonna find that these witness testimonies, they're very, very shaky. And these guys, they were just doing what they had to because the wasteland, it changes people. Okay, it changes people. Have you guys ever been to the wasteland?" And they're like, "No."
No.
Well, it changes people. You don't know unless you've walked a mile in their shoes. And they're like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "So yeah, you're gonna find not guilty, bitches." And then sits down, and they're like, "Okay." The judge is, "All right."
With being called bitches. All right.
Prosecution, call your first witness. And they're like, what were we gonna say?
No, call your first witness.
Okay. He says, "Your Honor, I'd like to first call to the stand one
The
Oscar.
governor.
Oscar Jr., right?
Oscar Jr.
Because he's pretending to be someone else, but
Yes.
he's actually Oscar,
He says,
the original governor. Spoiler alert.
"First up to the podium, I would like to call Oscar Jr." And then all of a sudden, Oscar Jr. sort of, the doors open in the back of the court, and out steps Oscar Jr. And he just sort of, like very charismatically, I suppose, sways his way over to the witness stand
That
and
guy doesn't fuck.
Swagger.
sits down, and a
Like-
bailiff comes over and says, "Do you swear to tell the truth?" And he goes, "You know it, man." And he's like, "All right, good enough." And
That
then-
wasn't a swear. Straight for character assassination. Good.
So the prosecutor says, "Can you describe for me what these boys did in your fair town of Massive City?" He's like, "Yeah, these boys, I tried to give them a lift on the elevator, and they not only killed my guys, they hijacked the elevator, they killed more elevator workers on the way up, and then they left. And that's after they murdered some guy in town named Jimmy the Snake. Shot him right in the face, if I remember correctly." And he goes, "Oh, that's very serious." He goes, "It's
He goes, did they do anything else? Not to my knowledge. Okay, well, no further questions. The prosecution rests, and he just sits down.
They rest. They're done for the rest of the trial.
So,
Prosecution concedes.
So Lewis is like, what do you guys want me to... Or do you guys want to do this?
It's libel and slander. Whichever one
Dashel.
is applicable.
Dashel, well, who's got the highest charisma?
14 charisma.
18, but I wasn't there.
So I have the highest charisma.
You can tell him to say stuff. But...
I have an 18.
You have an 18 charisma?
Yeah.
So you have...
I also
Okay,
have 18
so-
charisma.
I'm going to turn the papoose around like a baby
Sure.
holder on my chest.
What the fuck happened to you?
And so now Dirk is out front.
Oh, okay.
You okay with this, Dirk?
Sure.
All right. Don't forget, I'll whisper into his ears during things too if needed.
Sure.
So you are assisting.
Yes.
Sure, that's fine. So are you just standing there at your desk, or are you walking
Oh,
up?
I'm going to walk up.
Okay.
Yeah. Think of me like Krang's robot. Okay, you're now Krang.
Okay.
And I guidance him, of course.
Sure.
You're like a
I ain't
fanny.
no big city lawyer.
You're like a fanny pack.
Is it
Yeah.
true that we killed those men, or did they try to kill us?
Isn't it true, Mr. Governor Oscar Jr., that you had hired some folks to kill Jimmy the Snake?
So if you want him to tell the truth, then you basically roll persuasion versus his.
Okay. That's a 25.
Okay. He says, I may have said to you guys that I wanted him taken care of. That doesn't necessarily mean that I wanted him dead.
But the insinuation was there that you wanted him out of the picture, so to speak? 9.
2. He says, well, I mean, maybe not in so many words, but he was saying some libel, slanderous things about my campaign, so I just wanted him, out of the picture. I didn't mean kill him.
I don't know. What else we got, Brock?
Also, those goons that were not elevator workers, they were assassins.
Yeah, they were assassins. They were going to bring us to the elevator and then kill us, remember?
Yeah.
Also, we have our own witness of the guy working the elevator.
Cha-cha.
Oh, yeah.
Do we?
Yes, we do. There's an old man who was working that elevator. So we have eyewitness that
Okay.
I think we were being fired upon.
And isn't it true that you did allow us to use the elevator, but the men who were escorting us there got out of their vehicles and tried to assassinate us?
Jesus Christ.
We have an advantage because of assistance. He's
Okay.
whispering to you.
Plus guidance, if needed.
I don't need it. It's at 22.
Well, I mean, maybe they felt threatened by you people. Maybe you pulled a gun on them first, so they stopped the car to get out and they shot at you.
Even if that were the case, Mr. Governor, once we got into the elevator, we were again fired upon, which can be corroborated by our good friend, Mr. Elevator.
So you got to
Lifter.
finish with this guy first, and then pull in the next witness.
Yeah,
But he's just saying we have.
Sure.
we have an eyewitness.
Oh, don't tell him though, because he'll have him killed.
Surprise witness.
It was a
Surprise! So roll again.
Well, they already know about the witness because
Yeah,
they
the witness is fine, but
the witness has to be approved by a list given
Yeah,
to both
sure.
parties. I watch a lot of.
Did you advantage it?
I didn't advantage it. Am I supposed to?
Yeah, because I'm
Sure.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm right
So
behind
just
you.
always roll 2.
Okay. So it's going to be 18 without
Okay.
guidance.
So he says, all right, fine. Maybe I didn't want you using the elevator, so I sent some guys to maybe take care of
So
you.
the jury will clearly see that this was an act of self-defense.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
I mean, you're admitting to attempted murder.
Whatever.
Well,
we're in a court.
Conspiracy,
whatever?
conspiracy to
believe-
murder.
I was given them immunity.
I believe the witness has just perjured himself.
Yeah.
And all testimony must be thrown out.
That's it. That's,
Bless
Told
you.
the truth.
that's
right?
entirely correct.
Is that
Yeah, he perjured.
And so the judge slams his gavel and he says,
Bailiff, please remove this man.
yes. Bailiff, please remove this witness. And he's like, hey, fucking dicks. I still fucking hate you.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
And he just leaves out the back.
Yeah, we might be a bunch of dicks, but at least we're the only ones who fucked your wife.
Oh!
Did we do that? I don't think we did that.
No.
You don't even
Or
know if he
did
has
we?
a wife. Okay.
Or husband,
Or husband.
Partner?
Yeah, it could be partner. Don't
child.
be gay bashing. Okay, so you guys can call a witness now, or
I mean,
you
do
can
we-
wait for their next witness.
We should still call the elevator guy.
We should wait for their next witness just to see who it is.
Okay.
And then call Mr. Elevator.
I mean, it strengthens our case
Okay.
to call him. And
Okay.
It's in their minds right now that we said it.
Okay, yeah, we'll call Mr. Elevator to the stand.
Okay.
I don't know what his actual name is.
So yeah, you call Mr. Elevator, and
Seymour.
the door opens, and this little old man sort of walks his way. He's like humming under his breath. So he sits at the witness stand, and they says, "Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?" He's like, "Da da 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 da." It's like,
I thought he should probably
Okay.
just like, yes, I do. It's what I wanna do.
I don't remember if he ever said actual words to you people.
I'm pretty sure he did
Okay.
at least a couple words or sentences.
He can now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the only thing.
This is all in our minds.
Yeah, this is even right.
So yeah, he's just like, "Yes, I will tell the truth." And they're like, "All right, that's good enough."
You weirdo.
So then it's your witness. So
Sir-
what do you want to ask him?
Sir, please state your name for the court.
Barry Rillington.
My name is Richard
Richard
Drexler.
Richard Trexler.
Drexler.
Richard Drexler.
Yes, sir.
Mixed up the consonants there.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Drexler, do you recount the evening or day, who knows what night and day is, underground, when you saw us exiting Massive City?
Yes, I believe you are referring to that time I was the holographic image on the elevator to the outside of
my God.
Can we turn off the music
City.
in here? Is this just have him write it?
You were fired by assassins.
And to your knowledge, did we do anything to warrant such an attack on ourselves?
No, you acted in self-defense.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brock, do we have any more questions?
Yeah, we have 100 more.
What is your mother's maiden name?
Ask what happened after we left Massive City.
Do you recall what happened after we left the elevator out of Massive City?
The doors, they closed. The elevator went back down to the city where I was no longer needed to perform that duty.
Yeah, he said duty.
Ask if the governor ever put a hit out on us outside in the wasteland.
How would he know that?
He works in the governor's office.
Because
He's the elevator.
he's the
guy,
elevator
but,
dude.
I
So
mean,
if anybody went out,
Maybe the goons were talking about it on the way out.
because remember we were fired upon
Yeah.
on the mountainside. I'm trying to figure out
Okay.
if that was them.
Yes.
So like, if anybody used that elevator to come out, after
Right.
us, he would know.
Mr. Drexler, Mr. Drexler, to your knowledge, has the governor ever put out any sort of warrant or hit for any of the three of us, excluding our good friend, Mr. Stardust?
not that I know of.
And has anyone since us left Massive City via the elevator?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I think the prosecution should now ask questions.
Yeah.
To the elevator working.
Yeah.
Unless you have more, I have no more.
I'm good. The defense will rest.
Okay.
That's
Your witness.
It's not
your witness.
your witness, prosecution.
Prosecution rests. No witnesses for the...
No questions.
Or no questions for the witness, Your Honor. So he bangs his gavel and the little old man wanders back out.
Give him a little thumbs up.
The prosecution's next witness, he says, I would like to call the doctor. I can't remember what the doctor's name. Not Beckett.
Oh.
If there was a name. Did we ever name the other doctor?
What doctor?
Cecil.
In New Cloverton.
The ones that I robbed?
Yes.
It was just the hospital.
Okay.
If anything, they would
Sure.
The more
I'm going to say we're going to call the head physician of New Cloverton Hospital.
Or even the dogs, the cops,
Sure.
where they were there.
Yeah.
Or the mortician that was fucking corpses.
Sure.
Allegedly.
No, it was not his first time being caught.
Well, he's not doing it anymore.
Sure. So he says,
We stopped him.
so that the head of the hospital comes up. This, I believe it's a human woman. She just comes and sits up at the stand. They, ask the same thing they ask everyone else. Do you swear to tell the truth? She goes, yep, that's that. Prosecution says, can you name for me if anyone in this room has ever stolen anything from your, or attempted to steal anything from your hospital? And she says, yes. In fact, at least one person in this room tried to steal stuff from our hospital. Can you point that man out, please? And she points around Dirk to Brock. Says, that man. He was then trampled unconscious. I seem to recall after he filled a pillowcase filled with narcotics and other healing remedies. Okay. And can you tell me, did he just walk in the front door? No, he actually came in the back window. Oh, okay.
He came in through the bathroom window?
The back window?
High five over the table. Bah!
Don't know.
It's a Beatles song, you jackass.
I don't know.
1969.
So he says, so he just left at that point? Well, no, he was actually trampled and beaten by people in the hospital, and then he was arrested. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, so you probably didn't have a whole lot of need for those medical supplies. Actually, there was a plague going around town that we, at the time, didn't know how to cure, so they were pretty crucial, we thought at the time. Okay. So he stole a bunch of medical supplies from sick people in need, and then got trampled and arrested. Yes. Okay. The prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Did we not also cure that same plague? And
What was your first character's name?
before Matthew Bennell?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hans Gruber?
Your first character's name?
Russell Bertrand.
Yeah, it was
Russell Burton. Thank you.
Bertrand Russell.
It was all that Russell Burton guy.
He was
B,
unconscious.
Did we not?
Yeah, no, hold on.
Did we not cure that same plague? And C, save the town from the plague of that mortician? Can we just say what our main arguing points are and then roll?
Yeah, that's fine.
To save time.
Okay.
Sure.
Because we'll be in court for like 3 episodes.
Yeah. First arguing point is that not desperate times, but people were acting all
It was
crazy
martial
and shit.
law.
We were under attack.
The town had enacted martial law. People were frantic and panicking.
But that doesn't mean you get to... No one else was stealing medicine.
Therefore, we were attempting to take the drugs to help the people outside due to limited availability within the hospital itself.
I believe you even said that they were for your friend when you broke in.
Yeah.
Russell Burton.
He was outside not
Yeah.
being helped.
Okay, but that's no reason to steal. So what you're saying
Desperate
is
times.
you're admitting that you stole.
We're admitting that we stole for the greater good.
That's still stealing.
And
Cured that plague.
we did cure the plague, which actually had nothing to do with the narcotics. The narcotics were returned, and even the local police realized what I was trying to do was the right thing.
Brock was exonerated.
I was. I can't. This is double jeopardy. I can't be charged twice for the same crime.
That's right.
Okay.
Kangaroo court.
Kangaroo court.
Kangaroo court.
And the judge just hops up and down. That's the actual gavel.
And we did save that town from that plague.
Okay.
And I did return those.
And everything was returned, and we were all exonerated, and we left the town as heroes.
Okay. So then that witness
And
leaves.
uncovered a corpse fucking ring.
That's right.
They may go all the way to the top of your department.
We uncovered the mortician who was fucking corpses,
We
allegedly.
stopped the necrophiles.
So they then call that guy,
We
and he comes up.
discovered the guy
He's dead.
who was arrested, which is a
kill
truthful
him.
statement. He
No, we
was
didn't.
arrested for fucking corpses.
That's fine. So
Because it wasn't the first time he was caught doing it.
Right.
Is what you
We-
said. When
we
we
don't
reported
say-
it.
That's what I said.
We don't
So
say
there
whether
were rumors.
I thought you said not again.
Not again, as in like someone's been caught fucking corpses, but
Right.
not like him specifically.
So we don't say that he was fucking corpses. We say he was arrested
Okay.
Accused.
on the allegations of fucking corpses.
Okay. Well, he then comes up and basically tells everybody that you guys knocked him out, and then when he came to, they told him that you guys had told the cops
We thought that was the truth.
that you had basically told them that he was fucking corpses.
Yep, from what we saw, that was entirely correct.
I wasn't fucking corpses when you guys came in.
Well, wait, count. You were arrested for it. It's not the first time you've done it.
I wasn't
So-
fucking corpses. I've
Yeah.
never fucked corpses.
It's
That
not the
you-
first
I
time that
sold
someone was
the
arrested.
corpses to other people to fuck.
Oh,
I-
our mistake.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
But you still framed me for it.
You're still doing
For
a terrible
a crime
thing.
that you committed?
That's after I sold you a corpse.
Well, that was for.
We deny
reasons-
that. We deny that allegation.
No, I deny that.
It was part of an undercover sting operation.
Where's Beckett?
So,
Somebody get Beckett
Persuasion,
in here.
then?
Yeah, so we gotta roll on that.
With a 20.
Yeah, so they don't believe him.
No,
Did-
dude,
did we
you're
roll-
a corpse fucker.
Did we roll a persuasion for
Back in the pen.
Doc? What's her name?
There wasn't any need to. You just
Okay.
logicked it. She wasn't lying. She was literally
Okay.
just saying stuff as it happened.
Okay.
Okay, so that witness is gone. Next witness is...
We could get Doc Beckett in here to exonerate us from getting the corpse to study it in order to cure the town of the plague.
For science!
Okay. You could call him if you want.
Or we could not, you know.
It looks like we're still in the
Will it
open
help
up.
our case?
No, unless he...
Unless there's anything
let's
else
see
that
who
he
he
can
brings
help
up
us with.
next.
Yeah, we'll see who the prosecution brings out.
Okay. So the next witness up, and he's like, he's like sort of sifting through his papers real fast, and he goes, Judge, I would like to call a surprise witness for a new charge that I did not know that I was going to, but grave robbery. And then the judge is like, oh, okay, who's your witness? And he says, Jasper. So the corpse of Jasper meanders up to the stage, to the stand, and sits down and says, do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth? And he just sort of, a maggot like ball onto the floor, and he goes, yes, sir. He goes, okay. He goes, can you tell me what happened to you? These guys dug up my corpse and then carried me around town for a while and then threw me back in it.
I want to ask a question how this corpse is doing this.
Does it really matter?
Well, kind of, because then, like, Russell can come back.
That's
you
true.
Matthew
You
can
can
bring
call
back.
Russell or Matthew.
Oh, and this isn't real. Oh, I forgot this isn't real.
This isn't real life.
I mean, just explain that.
We're going to mind prison.
Science.
God damn it.
So, our argument is basically going to ask what happened to him prior to being dead.
I died of the plague.
Okay. We were helping your
one we
father,
cured.
Dr. Beckett, figure out the cause of the plague.
Oh, so you asked my dad if you could dig up my corpse.
As far as you know, we did.
So the prosecution then immediately calls Dr. Beckett.
Can't.
No, we didn't. The
There's
witness is not done being questioned yet.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
you can't do that.
That's fine. He's just like, all right, next witness is going to be Dr. Beckett
You-
to corroborate that. But he's like, okay, that's fine.
Dr. Beckett told us to get somebody with a plague.
We didn't
And
know it was his.
we didn't know it was
Right.
his son, so we went to figure out who was the first one killed by the plague.
And led us to Jasper being
Yep.
dead.
Okay,
We say that.
okay. So eventually, if you say all that, basically they'll say, okay. So basically, you can pass the buck on to Dr. Beckett,
So
essentially.
Basically, dug up his own son.
Yeah.
we
And we put the corpse back. We put it back in the grave. We didn't
Yeah.
take anything.
Yeah. So then,
we plead ignorance on the fact that
okay.
it was Beckett's son.
So the next witness up will be Wilfred, mayor of the town of
This one's gonna be a little bit
Barkensaw.
harder.
I'm pretty sure it was Russell who did that to him. Didn't I? Russell
That was
him
Dirk,
mostly?
and that
Okay.
was Brock.
It was my idea.
I just ran with it.
You wanted a business license, and then afterwards you were like, "Wait a second,
which we got.
I didn't need to pay for this."
What did we do to Wilfred?
Shamed
Extortion.
him, revealed his ruse that he's actually a person in a dog suit to all of...
We didn't extort him.
We needed
No, yeah,
compensation.
you asked for things, so otherwise you were going to out him. Yeah, no, you asked for a lot of things, and
blackmail.
there was never enough things.
It was more blackmail than
Yeah.
extortion.
Well,
Yeah.
blackmail, extortion are pretty much the
Yeah,
same.
they're like the same thing. So yeah, so basically he goes up and he tells them that whole story. How these guys, They came to my town. Yes, I'm not really a dog. I'm a man that has always seen himself on the inside as a dog, so he wore a dog suit.
Shame on us.
We should.
And they figured it out, and they took me out of my outfit, and then they basically said that I had to give them a free business license because they had paid for a business license, and then when they found out that I wasn't really a doglin, they made me give them back the money for that. Then they made me get them items, and then they tried to, and they basically said if I didn't do that, they were going to out me in front of the entire town. And then later on, they kept asking for more things, even after the town had been almost completely destroyed. But the town, by that point, had already known that I was a person at the end.
I don't see anything wrong with this. It's not like we're we don't have to follow the laws of this place out on the wasteland in this dog town.
And
I know,
also,
but
can we
they're still saying it's
disqualify this witness on
charges
the basis of
extortion.
insanity
Cool,
because
but
he
that's-
thinks he's a dog? He's a man who thinks he's a dog.
You're saying that trans people are insane?
No.
Yes, because he
Yes.
he
Yes.
he set it up as
He's
being.
a dog.
It's a metaphor.
But it's a dog.
It's a
Not a person. He's not a man who thinks he's a woman. That's fine. He's a man who thinks he's an animal.
Does
doglins are not technically animals.
A
We-
different race.
You guys don't think
But they're not people.
Ziggy would,
False. We're all animals. So yes, doglins
Sure.
are animals, just like humans are animals.
Does this court recognize Doglin as people?
but- Yeah.
kangaroo court.
Yeah.
Kangaroo court. We're gonna be fucked when these murder charges come up for the dog ones.
They think they're people.
We'll
I've-
cross that bridge when we get there.
friends.
We'll get there.
I've got nothing.
Well,
for this
we
guy.
didn't extort him. We asked for the proper tools to get rid of not only the fuck plague, but the root monster inside the well.
True.
So, we did ask for extra compensation because
We saved
we-
everyone's lives.
But those were
Well,
four.
most people's.
and we lost a dear friend of Russell Burton during
And-
this fight.
And we can just drop the whole business license thing because that was all Russell.
No, but the restaurant Monks is doing really well. So let's not
We're bringing
fair.
tax revenue to the town.
exactly. So we asked for extra compensation after everything we went through, loss of a friend, all this other shit. When we realized he wasn't going to give it to us, we just left.
Okay. You roll persuasion.
With a 20?
Yeah. So he's like, okay, I will admit it's not that big a deal that he extorted us or whatever. He did do it, but it's not a big
It was
deal.
for the greater good.
For the greater good.
For the greater good.
Greater good.
Greater good.
Greater good.
So that
Maybe,
witness
babe.
leaves. He goes, okay. Next witness. Sure.
Who are you going to bring up next?
It's actually a pair of witnesses.
Okay, so it's the trackers.
Yeah.
All right, I want to call a witness.
Okay, before that.
Yeah, before
okay.
the tracker.
Sure. Who would you like to call?
The super drunk dog from the bar.
Okay. So
What's his? I don't remember his name.
what was his name?
I thought I wrote it down somewhere.
I didn't write
If
it down.
I cannot find it, we will skip it because it's really. I just want to say hi
That's
to
fine.
him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think maybe it was Sebastian.
It sounds right, but
Sebastian Bach?
wasn't that the wizard?
No, his name was Butch.
It was Sebastian then. All right, skip all this because
Okay.
it's not worth it now. It's not
Okay.
funny anymore.
That's
I
fine.
just wanted to talk to him drunk in court.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to call a witness?
No.
Okay. So then they call the two Doglin trackers.
Was it only two? I
Yeah.
thought there were
Oh,
three.
No,
I
it's just
find
two.
you. What happened?
What?
I was
He's
I was hired to find
Oh,
them.
so they go up and they look really mangled. Like they're all fucked up looking. And
Like
they
they
look
fell down
really
chutes.
pissed towards Dashiell, Brock, and Dirk. Just really agitated. And they said, do you swear to tell the truth? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. And then he goes, okay, can you tell us what happened? Oh, well, we were helping certain individuals track their long-lost friend as a thank you to helping our town. And then when they asked us to go to a place that had nothing to do with where they wanted to go, they shot us in the back. Then they shot my leg off, threw me down a shaft. I caught myself. They then threw my dead friend on top of me. And then I fell down and died the rest of the way.
Oh wow.
Oh, so they murdered both of you. Can you point to anyone in the courtroom that did this? And they immediately point to Dashiell, Brock, and Dirk. So yeah.
Standard procedure when people are derelict in their duties on the front lines of combat in the wasteland. 21 persuasion.
He says they weren't in combat.
You're always in combat.
Every day is combat in the
And
wasteland.
I am, of course...
Ooh, 22.
Did you...
Oh,
did
you guidance me?
I said before anybody speaks, I'm always just...
No. What is it? 1d4?
D4.
1d4.
Guidance. So meets beats.
Meets
still.
beats.
Meets beats. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, these two doglin are profiling racists.
So,
And also, I would like to point out I wasn't sad, so even
I
if
didn't
this
say it.
sticks...
yeah. Even if this sticks.
I would do the same thing, Ziggy. You're still good in my book.
So they say, so we were in combat while we were drawing a map. Why am
Where
I
are they
talking
going?
German now?
I am German.
It's rubbing off. They say, so wait, so while we were drawing a map of where they were supposed to go and they shot us in the back, that's proper etiquette for us not going to Atlanta.
Well, I mean, they weren't taking orders from the party leader.
Yeah.
It's a military unit.
No,
They
it
weren't in
wasn't.
charge.
We were just helping them.
That's the persuasion, though, that we just did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what we just...
So one more.
That
With advantage.
paw.
with advantage.
Because we're all helping out
And a
with this
D4.
case. And a D4 if you need it.
So we're just like huddled.
22.
Yep, so that one will be. So they just can't really argue against it, and the jury's just like, well, that's pretty good.
We're just totally reframing the argument as like
they're
instead of we
deserters.
just murdered these guys because they wouldn't help us, it's that they were refusing our orders and we had to kill them.
What
So
is
they-
that called
a
in
military
military
unit.
speak?
Yeah.
Dereliction of
A something
Court-martial?
execution?
No,
Like
it's
field execution?
not dereliction of duty. It's
Cowardice in the face of battle?
no
yeah, that means
refusing to do orders. What is it called?
Insubordination.
Insubordination.
Subordination. Okay. So then, so you say, well, those are all the questions we have for that particular witness. You guys have any? I mean, you've pretty much shot that one down.
No.
It's
Yeah,
like-
we've shot it down the shaft.
Sure.
Again.
Sure. So he says,
Ooh, any messages for your families? When I see them again?
You're next to kin.
just tell them
Never trust humans.
these fucking guys killed us. Yeah, tell them that, man. So he goes, all right, last witness. He's like, I called the stand.
Queen of Atlanta?
He doesn't unfortunately have a name.
It's the robot.
No, it's a, what do we call it?
Rudy Giuliani.
No, it's not that one. It's a
Charles McPhee.
halfling
Chaz.
gnome. The guy you murdered in the cave
Oh.
and took his shit.
Well,
Oh.
he was an abomination.
Keeper of the Rock.
Keeper
Yeah,
of the Rock.
we'll call him Keeper of the
My
Rock.
rock.
Sure. So they call him to the stand, and he's
Half
just
gnome
like
pig?
got a giant hole in his chest.
Yeah.
And he's like, meh. Like, do you swear to tell the truth? Meh.
That sounds like a no.
That sounds like a no. His,
Yes!
all right.
He goes, okay.
Testimony is suspect.
Can you tell us where you resided?
I was in a fucking cave.
Okay, why?
Because I'm a fucking abomination and my parents hate me.
Well, that is true. On both
They're in
counts.
the courtroom. We really hate him.
Yeah. Let the record show that he is an abomination and his parents both hate him.
Dick.
So they say,
our cat.
so can you tell us what happened to you? Like, how did you get that hole in your chest?
Well, I was just in my cave, and all of a sudden these 4 assholes came in, and they started talking to me like they were buddy-buddy, and then they were like, hey, give us your rock. So I tried to run away, and then they shot me in the stomach. And then
Once again, I wasn't there.
No, you were.
I was?
You were there.
I don't think I was.
No,
No,
he
it was
was.
Matthew Burton.
No.
Oh,
he
no,
was
that's
not
right.
there.
It was
Matthew
Matthew Bennell. That's
So
right.
he
you
should
were.
not be on trial for anything.
Yeah, no.
Because he hasn't done a damn thing.
Yeah, Ziggy's pretty okay.
I'm just licking myself.
He's just there.
For
'Cause he's
moral
a good
support.
guy.
Actually, he's behind the stand. He's
Yeah.
like in the first row of like seats. Like,
Sure.
Well,
Yelling, being like,
Yeah.
you say that.
yeah.
What about these questions?
saying he's a party to the murder of at least 2 halflings in Cork on our way into Basement Town.
Those were justified.
Yeah, those were according. They were. You guys were given
State-sanctioned assassinations.
No, I'm talking about the guards outside the temple.
Oh yeah, you guys did
Shut
kill the
up.
guards at the temple. I
What is
forgot
your
about
problem,
that.
man?
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Thank you for bringing that one back up. I forgot about that one.
We just needed this episode to be 15 minutes more long.
So he points to Brock, Dashel, and Dirk as far as the culprits that killed him, took his rock, and then used his rock to bludgeon his corpse with.
So I am actually on the defense team.
This is the rock.
So we entered
So
the
they,
cave.
in fact, ask the. So they
also use this testimony. They have a little evidence baggie, and your rock is in it. It says this was collected from the defendant.
Give me that fucking rock back.
Do you want to pull a gun in the court?
So I have my gun finger out. Just give me the goddamn, give me the rock. Well, this is my favorite rock.
So say this was even found on Dashel.
It's my favorite.
So and
It's
he's
been clean since I've
a little crazy about that.
Nothing will ever clean it.
I'm gonna play self-defense.
Wasn't it?
So, no, we entered the cave looking for shelter from a storm, if I'm remembering correctly.
Correct.
We talked to this guy. He was a little weird. He was disowned by his family and shunned by society, so already he's an outcast.
He probably preyed upon people.
I'm pretty sure that he threatened us when we started talking about rocks.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah,
threaten
he
us.
got kind of aggressive.
And so we acted in self-defense, and you picked up a rock you found.
Rock went into my mind and convinced me.
What?
That will never hold up
You're-
in a court of law.
You're an
He's
insane
a
man.
dead person
So
talking.
it
Yeah.
doesn't
So
matter.
obviously
You
it's
can't
not
prove
unbelievable.
that.
He can't prove it.
You can't prove
What you
it.
saying?
It's
Oh, what am I
unprovable.
rolling to? I don't need to.
And also,
24.
It's hearsay at this
Yeah, I
point.
got a 24.
Crit 20.
his parents are here, and we had the strength to do the job that
20.
they wanted to do. But we're too weak.
What? You can say that.
Yeah.
But the court does believe that you guys killed him, took his rock, and this is after you went into his head. So they do believe the whole mental thing. So just saying.
All correct.
That
You discerned that he was a threat to our well-being, and we acted in self-defense.
Yep.
That's
Everything's
not what
mine.
I mean, you can roll to make another argument.
Yeah, I'm saying that since they believe that he mind-fucked the Schmeagol,
Yeah.
we can say that with his mind-fucking powers, we discerned that he was a threat to our safety and acted in self-defense. We didn't steal the rock, we took it off
In the
of his dead body.
wasteland, first strikes are imperative.
Okay. So roll to convince again.
Did you roll, Phil? Or do you want me to
No,
roll?
how about you roll
That
it?
was Dirk's argument.
I did, I got
anyway.
I'm talking to Dirk.
I got a natural 20.
Yeah, I got a 5, so yeah.
Okay.
They believe that part of it.
That'll.
So this is okay. So you did murder
So
him, it's just in
we did murder him, but it was
preemptive self-defense.
Preemptive.
Sure, we'll
I
take
saw.
it.
Fine.
Yeah, no, that would be technically
Saw in
preemptive
his mind's eye
self-defense.
meant us harm.
Yeah. Preemptive, you killed him before he did anything.
Oh,
That's
premeditative was what I was thinking.
Oh,
He-
yeah.
Yeah, preemptive
threatened
is
us.
completely different from
Yeah.
premeditative.
Yes, yes, most definitely.
I was like, what?
Well, he threatened us.
He did threaten us.
So it's not, we were just like, we were expecting him to do something. So,
Yeah.
Dead.
Okay.
In the wasteland, it's kill or be killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Them's the rules, man.
I mean, we've proven that with the dog lens.
Okay. So they go down. He's like, all right, boom. Last witnesses, the 2 guards from Cork.
Had to say it.
So these 2 guards come up, and one's got like a hole in the back of his head. I forget,
Oh, yeah.
I forget
A
how you
rapier.
murdered the other one. I think you just beat him to death.
I think I beat him with a shillelagh.
Yeah, he
Beat him to death.
Beat him to death.
Beat him to death.
So he's
and
got
the
no
other one
face.
Is
Yeah.
the knife came out of the mouth.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
I mean,
So
yeah.
they ask what happened. Well, we were on guard duty, and all of a sudden, Ziggy Starhound over here distracted us while
me?
Dirk stabbed one of us in the back of the head, and then Ziggy murdered the other one while the other 2 were there. They also tried to... Or no, you guys did all attack. I forget who all got hits, but you were all there.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything for this one.
I'm pretty sure you did.
No, because you guys killed them before.
Yeah, you guys
true,
killed
you
him.
did.
Yeah,
But you were pulling
But they
out
were
your
there,
weapon.
yeah.
with
Oh yeah, I was gonna help.
No, yeah, your accomplices.
Second degree.
We were there.
So yeah, so that's what they say, and they say, okay, so now it's your arguments to do whatever. What's your arguments for killing guards on guard duty?
I had no ideas that was going to happen. I just came to say hello because we were trying to get to the bottom of the murders in the town. And while I was standing there, this guy just stabbed us from behind, and I don't know them very well, but there's 3 of them and only one of the other guy. So in self-defense for self-preservation, I joined them. They're monsters.
So you're saying you're just following orders, basically.
Yeah.
I still like you, Ziggy.
What's the judge's name?
He's a Nazi war criminal.
I didn't give a bull.
Joe.
Bull.
Bull.
No,
Okay.
it should be Joe.
Honorable
No,
Judge Bull.
Jack. Call him Jack.
Judge Jack.
Call him Jack.
McCoy?
Jack and Coke.
No,
Oh.
like Kangaroo Jack.
Oh. Kang. Judge Kang.
Garu.
Kang.
What was the name
Kang
of the judge
G.
during
Aru.
Judge
the
Ito.
Yeah, Judge Ito.
Yeah.
Like Mojito. Got it.
So what is his name?
Judge Jack.
Okay.
Sure. Judge Jack.
Honorable Judge Jack, the defense would like to request a 30-minute recess.
Granted. So at that point, we're going to call it. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Botched Podcast. Thank you to the people who support us over at patreon.com/botchedpodcast, like Gary G and Nelson B. If you can't afford to do that, please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, just like Charles McFall?
I think it's McPhail.
Yeah, I think you're right.
McPhail,
I can't
yeah.
read my handwriting.
And as always, while you're scapegoating your friends in a court of law to save yourself some jail time,
Just blame.
blame Botched. We'll understand.
See you next week, nerds.
It's all make-believe!
And thank you to Travis Jones, aka the Blazing Defender, for this week's intro read. You can check out more of what he does over the Blazing Defender Report.
That's how rightness goes.
Yeah.
That's not actually how.
The more often you're correct, the bigger your dick is.
Yep.
A very alternate Pinocchio.
Yes.
The more you,
You
lie, the
have to
smaller your
lie.
dick
Be
gets.
like, I've been telling the truth all week, and now I am engorged. If I get an erection, I might go into cardiac
Yeah,
arrest.
I'm dizzy on blood loss.